the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm here with Jerome Conquest out of Philadelphia. What's going on, Jerome? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Okay, all right. All right, now, man, listen. I heard you was down there in camp with Chenko.
Yes.
And off camera, you told me you just came back from that Robert Easter camp.
Yeah. I just came home from the Robert Eastern camp. I was down there for like two and a half weeks.
Okay, all right.
I was down there with Robert Eastern, and I was in LA for 4 weeks with Lomachenko.
Okay, all right. Well, what was that work like down there with Lomachenko, man?
You seen it? No mas. What's up?
Hey.
How you doing? I'm great. How you doing?
How y'all doing?
Yeah, but
right.
it was a great experience for me.
Okay.
For the lack of amateur experience that I have, because I only have 16 amateur fights. So it's just, I'm learning on the job. And I'm learning on the job with world champions, so it's a humble and blessed experience.
Okay, now, but, you know, getting in the ring with somebody like Lomachenko and being down there, you know, in his camp for a while, I mean, that has to give you a lot of confidence moving forward, despite not having, you know, the amateur pedigree that most people look for. That has to boost your confidence tremendously.
That's one thing. That's one thing what I told Steve Cunningham. Steve Cunningham hit me up and was telling me, I mean, that's how he learned, and that's how he got better in the ring and everything, by going out to all the training camps that he could. And I told him I learned a whole lot about sparring with world champions, working with people on that pedigree, and I also learned a lot about myself just by lasting in training camp that long.
You know, I'm quite sure you learned a number of things, right? But just give me the top 3 things that you learned about yourself.
Oh man, the top 3 things I learned about myself, you'll find out March 9th. I mean, you'll find out March 9th at Parks Casino.
Okay, now
that's my next date. So I mean, you'll find out everything what I learned in the Robert Eastern camp, and especially everything what I learned in the Lomachenko camp.
Okay, well, before we get into your March 9th fight, right? Let's talk about that Robert Easter camp. What was that like down there? What kind of work was that? 'Cause we just seen him in a tough one.
No, he's a very good fighter.
Okay.
Smart. But only thing what I seen what he did wrong was he just didn't use his height. But when we were sparring, he looked great. He looked great sparring, using it, not giving away his height. But it's just in the heat of the moment, he wanted to bang.
Okay.
And that was something what he shouldn't have done, but his whole training camp, he looked great.
He looked great?
Yeah, even with the other people that he had in his camp that I was down there to witness the rounds, he did beautiful.
Okay.
And I mean, I expected to see that fight night, but I mean, it don't matter how ugly it is. I mean, he got the win. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now let me ask you a question. You know, getting in there and sparring with somebody like that, right? Could it be around the corner for you to get that call to fight Robert Easter? And do you feel like you picked up anything from that camp that can kind of give you an edge in a fight like that? I mean, you don't have to give details, but
I really don't think it gave me an edge or anything. But I'm not going to jump conclusions and be like, oh, I want to go fight this person, fight that person. I'm just going to wait until my time comes. When my time comes, and I mean, I'm not throwing no names out there because my time ain't come yet.
Okay.
His time is now, so I mean, I'm just waiting on my time. And I'm just humbled and blessed that, I mean, I got the call to go out there to work with somebody like him at that pedigree.
Absolutely. Let me ask you something. How many fights have you had? What's your record?
I'm 9-2 right now.
Okay.
One of my fights, I could say that I could possibly lose, but one of my other fights, I shouldn't have lost, but I took it on the chin, went back in the gym, worked on things what I needed to work on, and bounced back every time.
What did you learn from the loss that you said that you did?
One thing what I learned from my first loss, because that was my second fight.
Okay.
I only had, like I said, I only had 16 amateur fights.
Okay.
I mean, I came in my pro debut, I won. And then my next fight, I came on, I fought somebody that had well over 300 amateur fights as an amateur. And from what I heard, a lot of people had me getting knocked out. From what I heard, but I went through all the rounds, and I think it was a pretty good fight. But I think I pulled it out. But I mean, I took the loss on the chin, and one thing that I learned from it was I need to start taking this seriously. I need to get up on my miles more, and I need to come into the ring in better shape than what I was. And ever since, every fight, I come into a fight in better shape. Every fight from my second fight on up, everybody been saying I'm getting better and better. So that's telling you that I'm doing my job outside and inside the ring.
Yeah, but taking responsibility definitely take you to the next level. You know, speaking of the next level, let's get into this March 9th date.
Yeah.
You know, who's
Now,
the
I mean,
opponent?
right
What
now,
do you know about him?
I don't have an opponent right now.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know
Now,
what
I gotta
it
ask
is,
you,
but
I gotta ask you
I
on this
just don't have an
question
opponent
because
right now.
you know I hear this a lot from fighters. Do you not know who the opponent is, or you don't want to let him know he's going to be the opponent to kind of like sneak up on him?
I really don't know who it is right now because as of right now, I still ain't signed no contract.
Okay.
I didn't get a contract, so as of right now, it's nobody. But I'm still waiting.
Okay.
But what I can say is there've been people that dropped out.
Huh?
There've been people that dropped out. So,
people not taking the call.
No,
People not signing their paper.
They see something what I don't see.
So you feel like you're being avoided already?
Nah, I don't feel as though I'm being avoided. They just probably don't think it's the right fight for them.
Okay.
That to get them over a hump. But the people who I've been wanting to fight, I don't know what's going on. I put my management on it, and we ain't hear anything back. Like I tried to fight 2 undefeated guys. I tried to get on the card tonight by fighting a 11-0 guy, but we never heard anything back from him. So,
True Philly fighter don't really care about a record.
I mean, I just want to progress. I mean, me personally, I don't choose the fights.
Okay.
My trainers does that.
Okay.
Like they send a name out to me, and if Wade and Randy say that I'm on them, I'm on them. If Wade and Randy say they don't think that's the right fight, I mean, that is their goal. But if they say Conquest be fighting them, only thing I can do is just get ready.
Okay. All right, now you got Chenko on your resume and Robert Easter. Those are some really big names. People who've been on some huge cards. Speaking of huge cards, I'd like to get your take on a couple coming up. Let's talk about this Danny Garcia, Brandon Rios. I'm pretty sure you and Danny are cool. Y'all both from Philadelphia.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm always riding with Philly.
Okay.
Just like when I went out LA. As soon as I walked in the gym, the first question they asked me, Conquest, Gervonta Davis,
Tevin Farmer.
I'm like, really? I'm like, y'all just gonna put me on the spot just like that? Like I'm gonna come out and say, I'm going with Gervonta. Don't get me wrong, that's a great fight.
Okay.
And I mean, I see Tevin, boxing, and Tevin stay real disciplined. Tevin will pull that fight off easy.
Okay.
But I mean, Gervonta is a little monster, and he got power.
Okay.
So I mean, that fight could go either way, but it doesn't matter which way it go. I'm riding with Philly.
Okay. But you feel like it's great matchmaking based on what you just said, saying because Tevin is a boxer, and Gervonta is
real slick.
And Gervonta is he's a puncher with enough boxing ability to get his punch to you.
Right.
So you think that's great matchmaking?
That's a great matchup, but it just don't make any sense.
Okay.
Probably for Gervonta at this time, money-wise.
Okay.
It makes sense. It make all the sense in the world for Tevin because Tevin doing his thing. Like he been knocking off people. What he knocked off like 16, 17 streaks, something like that. He doing his thing. So
Go ahead.
He deserved it.
Okay. Now what about this Danny Garcia Brandon Rios matchup? What do you think about that matchmaking? Do you think this is the right fight for Danny right now?
I mean, it's the right fight for Danny coming off of a loss.
Okay.
I don't think it's the right fight for a champion.
Okay.
But it's a right fight for Danny coming off of a loss to get his confidence back.
Okay.
And he been off for, but when was his last fight? It's been a while. So I mean, it's the perfect fight business-wise for Danny.
Okay, so I mean that was a really splitting hairs kind of decision with him and Thurman. Do you think that a fight like that can take away some confidence from a fight? I mean, even though
it probably. Like Danny been doing it for a long time, so the rest that Danny got, he used it.
Okay.
The rest his body.
Okay.
And I mean, and I don't think I don't think. I mean, he's not hungry anymore.
Okay.
That probably just made him even more dangerous than what he already was with that goddamn no-look left hook he like throwing that he be knocking people out with. But I mean, like, it probably made him hungrier. But we'll see. Okay. I mean, but if the Danny come out, if Brandon Rios come to Danny, I see Brandon Rios going to sleep early.
So you see Brandon Rios going to sleep if he try to walk Danny down?
Because Danny been resting that body, and then, I mean, he going to crank up that motherfucking left hook. Like, Danny got punching power. I mean, and you seen what he did to everybody who they said that he was going to lose to.
Yeah, nobody
has cranked up that left hook and night.
Yeah, nobody has ever, disputed his punching power, which leads me to this. Do you think that Danny ends Brandon Rios' career? Because he retired already in the ring.
Brandon Rios is a tough guy. I don't see anybody retiring him but himself. Okay. Brandon Rios is a tough guy. Okay. I don't see anybody retiring
even
him
though
but
he
himself.
just retired in the ring recently, and I believe it was his last fight. You don't think that Danny can... You don't think this is it? Okay,
I think Danny gonna beat him though, but I don't think Danny gonna retire him though. Only person that's gonna retire somebody is theyself. That's how I see it. Unless Danny really do some real damage to him and put him in a coma or something like that. But other than that, only person that's going to retire a fighter is the fighter.
Okay. Now one more. Let's get your take on this Adrian Broner Omar Figueroa fight. Is this a dangerous fight for Adrian Broner?
It's a dangerous fight for him.
Why?
Because of the punching power. But Broner got the skills. He has the smarts, and he got the power right along back with him. Yeah. So that's going to be a great matchup too. Okay. And that could get Adrian Broner back where he needed to be at.
Who wins? Yeah.
I got AB winning.
You got AB on that?
Yeah,
one?
I got him winning. If not by knockout in the late rounds, I see him winning by a split.
Okay. Well, you want to let the people know where they can find you at on social media?
You can find me on social media at Instagram at _Conquest_, and you can find me on Facebook at Jerome Conquest, and you can find me on Twitter at JC Conquest.
Okay. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm Jake Goodman. Thanks for clicking on.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.
In the game, 'cause see the boxing voice.